This is the house where Tilly lives. But today her owner's not working. Tilly's an Australian Terrier and she works as a comfort dog at the Wakefield homestead, comforting the elderly. The residents there, they get a lot from her, and she goes around each resident and spends a little bit of time with them, and it's quite fun to watch. So I've come out to the farm where she is to pick her up. There's plenty of lambs right now. They're all in good shape, aren't they? You can hear the roar of the traffic. That's the road that goes to Motueka. We're currently in Kina. But it's time to take you, Tilly. Come on, let's go, mate. We're heading up to the farm. We're going to the old farmhouse. See your friends. Yeah, Poe, Pace and Bigsy. That's right. Come on. Come with me. And that one there's got an interesting paint job. It's got a black head. Look at that. Come on, Tilly. Let's go. Stay there. You got a scratch. You got a flea. Ooh. Okay. Tilly's getting really excited. She knows what time to sit down. One of my subscribers, one of you guys, posted a message saying, Clay, you look 15, 20 years younger if you shave off your beard. I've seen you with it off. Why don't you shave it off? And I thought about that. I thought, well, yes, I do look probably a bit older with it, but one day I'm going to look old anyway, so I might as well get used to it. And secondly, in the winter time, it's bloody cold around here, and I like having some warmth around there. That's why we grow beards, to protect us. And yeah, yes, we're getting there. Tilly, she's starting to cry. She's starting to get a bit excited. Oh, Damo's still here. I thought he might have gone. Cool, back home. Let's go away 5 minutes, and dogs act like they haven't seen me forever. She only lives down the road, Tilly, not far from here. 5 minutes to pick her up. Tilly, come. Hey, Super Duck, how you doing? Ducky? Morning. Morning, Poe. You had your walk this morning? Does Damon take you out? Oh, Tilly's saying g'day to Poe. Yep, there's Tilly. There she goes. You'll get another walk in a minute, yep. Not for you, Tilly. Not for you, mate. There you go. Cheer it. First thing I want to do was have a look at this, and it looks like old Super Duck's been into it. Made a bit of a mess. I knew she would.
So I'll let the boys mow into that and share that with them, eh?
Gonna share it with the boys today?
Yeah, they'll be stoked.
Good on you, bro. Nice.
Still heaps of meat in there.
Yeah, oh, I'm getting hungry. Are they your nuggies to cook up tonight when we come?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So what time are you home, bro?
I'm not too sure. Maybe 2 o'clock or something.
Oh, good.
There.
I'll get some kai going when you come to go with those in.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. This is my watercress patch, and what I've got here is micro seeds for sprouts. I don't know if you can use them also for planting, but I'm going to try. I know one thing with watercress is you don't need to cover it, just sprinkle on the surface. They're going everywhere just lightly, just a little warmth. It'll be interesting to see how this works. That's watercress that I've actually seeded in the glass house. Yeah, mate, you can't come in. That's the whole reason it's there, so you can't get in here. Stay in. Damo's off to his men's group. Bloody good. Until you stay in, okay? Because you could get run over easy. And stop eating all my bloody worms. Ah, the rats have pulled this in the ground and they've made it for their bed. Okay. Before I plant out this next one, I want to get as much of this stuff out as I can. And I would like to retain some of my worms. That's right. 2 down, 4 to go. You've been absolutely no help at all this morning. Got to give my baby wasabis their morning drink. My first crop of seeded wasabi from my own plants. The strawberries have seemed to have taken in this bit of pipe. I transplanted this great big Italian parsley yesterday and it looked like it was absolutely dead. It was lying flat, and today it's come alive again. It's a bit like baby chickens when they get really sick, or they get really cold, or they get kicked to the side of the mum, and you get them and you think they're dead, and you start to rub them and they slowly come alive a little bit. Oh, I've had ducklings, you think they were completely dead, and I've brought them right back to life again. I've got about 3 ducks out there like that. Morning, Poe. How you going, Poe? Hey, kill. Bigsy. Oh, you got poo in your box. Damo hasn't cleaned you out this morning, mate. What's the story? Oh, you guys actually haven't had a walk, have you? You got bloody poo in your waters laying low. I have to fix that up. Yeah, it was Damo's job this morning. Oh, well, he must have been too busy. Okay, I can do that. Bigsy, come. Come on, give me a hug. Come on, give me some love. Give me some love. Give me some love. Give me some. There we go. Good boy. You can get as jealous as you want there, Pace, but Bigsy and I, we have some Yeah, come back in. There's no food in there, mate. I'm going to clean your kennel out in a minute. Oh, you got a bit. No, that can stay in there. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. That can cause a dog fight. Drop. Drop. Leave it. Pixie, come. You can see in his poop, he's been chewing a pig skin. That's where that's come from. We're going to put a rope on you. Stay! Don't you jump out. I've been having to do some basic training with this boy because he's been naughty. He's back on the rope. Back to basic training. Heel in, heel in, heel in. Heel in. Till he stopped being a tough guy. You're not a tough guy, you're a toilet brush. Good boy. So this morning Neil's spraying his cherries. And you can see we get spray drift here. That's part of living in the country. What happened in this area here is a lot of people with a lot of money moved into the area and then they moved back out again, and that would be the case of that house over there. That's where Neil is now, but a banker from Hong Kong moved in there and he was deeply depressed and he sold it after 8 months. People come to the country and they think, oh, it's going to be fresh air and quiet, peace and quiet. Nah, it's agriculture. There's tractors, there's noisy bastards with their dogs, there's roosters crowing in the morning. It's not the quiet, and it's a flight path. You've got vehicles going on the road at the front. Hey dogs, get in. I haven't given the command yet. Wait for it. Tilly, sit down. Sit down, Pace, you stay in. Stay. Heel up. I'll tell you in a minute why I've got Pace on the rope. Heel in. Pace, stay. Where you go, Poe. Where you go, Bigsy. Where you go, Tilly. Right, good dog, Pace. Good dog, Pace. So, here's a tip for you dog owners. Just get that in there. Heel. Pace, heel. Good boy. If you get a dog that's giving you trouble in one way or another, whether it's barking, trail barking, that's a pig dog, if you've got a pig dog, because a lot of you guys just have pets won't know what I'm talking about when I say trail barking. Trail barking is when a dog barks on the trail basically when it's chasing the pig, or even just on the trail of it, not even on its ass. There is an acceptable amount of trail barking with a dog. If it's right on the pig's bum, that's a little bit different, but when it's like 500 metres behind it, that's a no-go. They always look so undignified. Done your poop? Good. So, whatever your dog's doing wrong, one of the things I always say to people is, first of all, go back to basic training. So recently, Pace alphaed up on Bigsy and attacked him. It was a while ago, and that was a dumbass thing to do because Bigsy's nearly twice the size. Poe, get out of there! She's rolling in a dead Pukeko. Get out of there! He alphaed up on him and they had a scrap, and Bigsy nearly killed him. He's a dog that doesn't mind mixing it up too. I don't like it, but they are high prey drive dogs bred for hunting, and if they're not getting the regular hunting as they haven't this season, due for one reason or another, then they tend to get a bit itchy, and sometimes they'll fight, particularly males with their nuts in. So one way you can fix that is get them neutered, and it helps sometimes, not always. I've heard different results on that, so the jury's not out on that one yet, but I'd say probably does more good than harm. Certainly doesn't stop the prey drive. There's plenty of good pig dogs that don't have their nuts anymore. My old main dog Chun had no nuts. The reason you go back to this here, keeping him on the lead, is you've got, that'll do Bigsy, calm down, good boy, is it shows the dog first of all, right, I've pulled right back in, and you can start training him. So right now I'm just training him to heel. That's it, just like that there, heel beside me, not pull the rope, just go along nicely like that there. So he knows that the boss is tighten the boundaries up a bit. Keeping boundaries firm with your dogs, it's the same as your children raising your kids. You've got to have firm boundaries. So your children, if you always with your kids say, oh yeah, mum says you can do that and then dad says you can do this, kids don't know where their boundaries are and they run amok, and you see it all the time, and then they grow up to be adults that run amok. Having firm boundaries is the same with your dogs. When they step outside of the boundary, then you pull the rope back in, heel up, and you let them know that I'm the boss. And dogs are actually happier like that. They're happier when they know what the hell's going on in their world. So if you're having problems with your dog, put him back on the lead, do your basic training. You sit, you heel, get him behind, just the basic stuff, not the sort of advanced stuff. Even though he knows it all, go back to that. Pace, sit, good boy, straight away. Good dog. Now I'm going to let him off here, and I'm going to watch the body language, because he may want to fight Bigsy. Hey, didn't say you could go. Pace, come. Sit. Pace, sit. Sit. Pace, sit. Pace, sit. Come back in, Pace. Get back in here, Pace. He's not listening. Pace, come. Right, we put him back on the lead now. We'll do that again. Right, we're going to try that again. Stay. 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 Pace, come back in here. Pace, sit. Good boy. Waco. That's the one. Don't let him get away with anything. Otherwise, he does it once, it works, he'll try it again. Body language looks good. Dog's all sniffing mice in the ground and rats. Sometime today, we're getting a visitor. George. He's been staying with Josh, the Kiwi bushman, and now he's going to come and stay with old Clay. And I'm looking forward to meeting you, George. He's a friend of Damo's, so anybody who's a friend of Damo's is a friend of mine. It's going to be really cool having another young fella around and a bit more energy coming to the land. Oh, Poe's found a duck egg, eh? Got there before me. What do you got, Poe? Yeah? I'll Pace hopeful there to get some. You got a duck egg, Poe? Yeah, I can see it, mate. I can see you licking the yolk out of the shell. Wouldn't get there too close, Tilly. You'll get... Gee, Poe's good. Look at her. Got Tilly right there. Very sharing. What a good deal. What a good girl. What a good dog. Okay, getting eggs laid in some funny place. It's a double yoker, I think. It's a big one. Not for you. Ah, the hawks have got that one. Yeah, Big Seat, you can have it on meat. Just like his mum, he loves eggs. What's that, eh? Ooh, what's that? Hey, what's that? Licking your lips, aren't you, eh? You'll have to go in the kennel with the big dogs. Yes, you will. We'll give you your own kennel. Bloody Tilly. You've taken one, haven't you, mate? I can see a bit in the grass over there. Little bitch. And she's not trained very well, are you? You wait for the command, mate. Well, she hasn't been taught. It's not her fault. That's right, Poe. She robbed one of your pieces and you don't get much, eh? She took one. Well, I was going to give you that, Tilly, but now you're losing a piece of it, mate, like half of it. That's right. You only get that much now. Leave it. So what I've done here is I've spread it all around because this guy here wolfs it down too much and Poe gets hers in bits. Don't touch Pace. He's going to start telling me off in a minute now. No, no, haven't given the command, Poe. Leave it. No barking. Pace. No. Leave it. No barking. You wait for the command. No. No. No barking. Leave it. Pace. No barking. Pace. No barking. No barking. Excellent. Eat up. Oh, Pace takes it straight in the kennel. So why make him wait that long? Am I doing it because I enjoy teasing him? No. It's part of the training. It's part of having obedient dogs, that they know that they only get the good stuff on your command. It's all part of it. Now, Tilly hasn't had that sort of training. She's trained for a completely different job. She's got a different command. Hers is not leave it, hers is wait. I've heard her only say that. Tilly, sit. Sit. Oh, she's sitting. She's so short you can't tell. Wait. 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 Eat up. So her owner has actually taught her just different commands. So there we go. I made the mistake before of not telling her to wait. That's why she took it. So it was actually my mistake. And on that note, most things that dogs do wrong are pretty much human fault, not the dog's fault. It's bad training on us human beings. So yeah, that went fast, didn't it, Poe? Bigsy's gone around like a vacuum cleaner and he's cleaning all up. So fresh water for the dogs. Poo all taken away, and Tilly will be pretty upset because she's now having to stay in a box which she hates, but she can stay there for the next hour while I do some work around the garden because she's going to otherwise stand on everything I do. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Arb. Arb is back. He's going to build a studio for us because we've only got 2 rooms in the house that are actually really... Shut up, Tilly! That are really livable. Well, that's... Yeah, as far as... Shut up, Tilly! My bedroom that Arb rebuilt. And the kitchen. And the rest is not... And Arb can't go any further until we get the lounge empty, which is the studio. So we need a place to put all that stuff. So we're getting Clint across the road to build us a new one. Well, Arb's actually going to build it. Clint's fabricating it. What's he doing exactly?
It's going to be basically high-abbed onto the thing, so they're doing the floor sections for it, and the wall sections are made up almost complete, you know, so it's just like pre-framed. So the theory is I'll put down the bearers on the line, and then they'll come over with a high-ab, he reckons, and just drop it on the spot, and drop the walls on the side, and we'll stand the walls up and nail them in the corners, and screw them in the corners, and screw them at the bottom, and screw them at the top, chuck some roof panels on, and then I'm cladding it and lining it, basically.
Wow. So he's pre-lining it or not?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Don't think so. That's why he was just asking me what we're going to run for lining. 9mm ply, you know, and weatherboards on the outside.
Yep, nice.
Yeah, so I think he might be cladding the outside walls. That might be the case.
It's going to be a mixture of something in this colour here. This is actually what you did on the house in cedar, but we're going to just use that thickens, like we've done on the little place that Damo's living, a little cabin. It looks really good, and what we're going to do with that there is we're going to have one wall that's going to have weatherboard, and the rest are going to have corrugated iron running parallel, like you've done on the side of the house.
Yeah, I think that's
too easy.
Yeah.
So you will be seeing I don't know, when Arbs, when are you going to probably do a bit of...
he reckons by the end of the month, so probably somewhere around there.
Happy days.
Yep, I'll be coming back from Chicha. I'm off to Chicha.
Chicha?
Yeah.
Christchurch? Okay.
Come back again, go up the hill on the ski lift again, go down the hill on the mountain bike.
Just don't come off and fuck your shoulder again.
No, I've done it a couple of times since then and managed to stay upright. You just turn that volume knob down a little bit. Yeah,
you don't have a volume knob.
Oh, it's loud or not, that's right.
So you'll be seeing Arb soon anyway. Oh, good to have Arb back on the property. Looking forward to him coming back. Well, you've been pretty good. Wait. Till he come. Good girl. That's a good girl. Till he come. Good girl. That's a good girl. Come on. They're going to fall out or not? Tucker. Sheep nuts. Chook feed. And this is sawdust. Untreated sawdust for the chickens and also for growing mushrooms. Yeah, mate. There's really only one reason for having this, and that's for bribery, bribing the sheep. So we don't have a handy dog, and that way we can lure them in. Got plenty of feed in the paddock for the sheep. They're fat as, but sheep nuts. So for things like drenching, crutching, shearing, killing, we've got some sheep nuts. It would actually be better to have one handy dog, a sheep dog, but that costs actually even more in the end. Keeping a dog's expensive, and that dog would only have one purpose, and that'd be rounding up sheep. It'd be interesting and fun. I've thought about it. Somebody said, why don't you train one of your hunting dogs? Because in the old days, when I was a kid, it was the Robertson's farm dogs we used to use for pig hunting. But I don't know how it sits with me training a pig dog to chase after sheep and round them up. I know Bigsy would like to do that, but I don't know how safe our lamb would be, to be honest. I know you'd like a sheep nut, wouldn't you, eh? Want a sheep nut? They like the molasses in them. Yeah. This is Murray sheep. There you go, mate. I want to go down and have a look at these lambs. These chalet. There she goes. G'day, mate. Still spraying next door on the cherries all day that's been going. These guys are just so different, aren't they? I think they come from Switzerland, the breed originally. The wee fella or fellas there just sitting down in the sun. Well, they popped out at the right time, some nice warm weather. So they've got little black hocks or knees as well. That is really a cool paint job. Murray borrowed my shears to shave her belly. I don't know one's going to get up now. Still a bit wobbly on it. So one's a male and one's a female, I think. Cool looking lambs. Very cool. I guess he'll be wanting to put the illustrator and put some rings on those tails soon. My sheep are right down in the far paddock. Gonna see if I can call them, see if they come to the call. It's a bit far off, we'll try it. Tucker time! Tucker time! Tucker time! Tucker time! Here comes Creamy. Tucker time! Tucker time! Tucker time! No, they're going to come in. You're on the wrong side of the fence here, Tilly. There they go. They're coming in. Awesome. Tucker time! Oh, they're puffing. She's got her tongue hanging out. She's fat. That's Creamy there. It's a bit of a run for you, old girl, eh? Bit of a run for you. Here we go. Here we go. Tucker time! Get them while they're hot. That lamb has grown incredibly fast. Like incredibly fast. Arapara father, Lincoln Cross Merino mum. There you go, Tilly. Don't say don't spoil you. She'd eat anything, that dog. Half the chooks, half the ducks, 20 kg. G'day, mate. There's always a pleasure in doing that. I don't know what it is. Hey, we've got a bit of mixture here. Try that, it's different, hey. It's different to this feed here that we've got in. Bit of a mix. I don't need to give my ducks this because there's enough feed in the paddock, but I do. It's probably going to do it, I'd say. Yep. Nice. Bit of corn in there, and a bit on the ground to pick up too. Make sure the old feed is working all right. Beautiful. Oh, Super Duck's been pecking Tilly. Look, she's gonna alpha up on Tilly. Oh, she found a grub. Do you want to stay on the duck? I could put you in here. That's actually a good place for you, Super Duck, when I'm gardening. Yeah, I might start doing that. Yeah, mate, might start leaving you in here. Put a wee bit of water in for you. What do you think of that? Because you've been making life pretty difficult when I've been planting today. Come on, out of my way, out of my way. She's already messed up my second planter. You can see she's had a beak in there, it's all around the outside. Yeah, I know you did that. I know it's you. Yeah, I know it's you. I know it's you. Yes, I do. Hey, we know it's you. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we know. Yeah, pretty tame. You want to come for a walk down the paddock? Hey, see all the big ducks? Probably not. Before I do that, I want to check the incubator because it's going to be sometime this week, I reckon. There'll be some, hopefully there'll be some ducks coming out. But you know the old story, don't count your chickens until they hatch. So far I've had 2 rotten eggs. Could be all non-fertile, don't know. We'll wait and see. It's the incubator that William, one of my good bastard patrons, sent me over a year ago, and it's been very productive. All our ducklings have all just come out of this machine here. Nothing on that one. What we've got down here, it looks like a vehicle's driven down, but in fact, once upon a time, about a year ago, a vehicle did drive down here, and then the sheep chose to make that their same path, and they've worn in the tracks of where the vehicle is. It's all sheep prints. The other duck's just coming out of the house now. There she goes. So there's the clucky mummy, eh? You get out of there, Tilly. Don't you touch that. By God, I'll have your guts for shark bait. You leave those eggs alone, Tilly. She can get in there. She's small enough to. I'm watching you. Fertile eggs. She'd be just a dog to stick her head in there and take a duck egg. I know. I'm watching you, Tilly. Yeah, I saw you, mate. I saw you. What are you doing, Tilly? Hey? What are you doing, mate? I saw you. Hey? Licking your lips. Yeah, don't you touch my eggs. Those have got baby ducklings in them, hopefully. Come on. There's plenty of feed out here, as I said before, but the ducks just love a bit of extra feed to supplement, and why not? Oh, look at this one running around the paddock. Look at the speed of it. Look at them now. Is that the clucky mummy? Yeah, I've got some feed for you guys. Yep. I'll give you a wee treat, just keep you going. There you go. There you go. Not for you, Tilly. Hopefully she's the clucky one, because she's not feeding during the day, she's sitting on eggs. Man, they make short work of this feed. Looks like super dark, but it ain't. Old mate prefers to actually eat out of the feeder than the bowl I put for him. Whole bowl on the ground. You had enough, have you? These last lot of baleage, they've all got holes in. Well, this one actually might be okay, this packet here. See holes in that one? Oh yeah, in the side, okay. But the actual baleage itself is it's buggered. Look at it. You can see the mycelium growing through it. Probably growing mushrooms in it. It's not good for anything, except I thought maybe I could use it for mulch or compost. I mean, it's breaking down. We've got plenty of it, so let's take some home. Poe loves rolling around the ground. Open L, and courtesy of a dog, it's chewed this end of it here some stage. They're a neat knife. So what we can do is just go right across here like this. Cut it. This kind of makes me feel like I'm opening bags of drugs. You know, you see those programs on videos and movies where the drug lord is opening up something and it's like white powder. Well, oh yeah, you can see that is buggered. Yeah, it's wet right through. No, you couldn't really feed that out, not really. Fungus, or mycelium as it's known as, all this white stuff going right through it. It should be okay for a mulch. It's actually quite tough to get off here. Got this one here too, okay. Even smells like mushrooms. I don't live off grid. I've got power, got running water. But I do live off the land. And people go, often in the comment section, say stuff like, the simple life. It's fucking hard. It's not simple. Simple would be doing a 9 to 5 and coming home and putting your feet up and having food in a packet and not having to grow it yourself or hunt it yourself or fish it yourself. It's just full-time work. I can't imagine what it's like living off grid. That must be bloody hard, because we've got all sorts of luxuries here, like electricity, which is a luxury, a washing machine. Imagine what it's like having to hand wash all your clothes. Just like keeping the garden, which I'm trying to do. And I've got people that help me sometimes too. Cora's awesome. I'll show you what she's done with the glass house the other day. Just in exchange for taking her out for a fish, because she loves the fishing. She's fishing today actually at Kina. She invited me, but I had to work, so I would have gone otherwise. But really, people that live in I've lived in the city. I lived the big city life in Europe for years, from 1991 to 2005, and I worked as an entertainer. I used to sing concerts, and it was a great life, but there's no way you could compare it to something like this. This is the absolute other end of the spectrum, where you're constantly looking after livestock and gardens and fixing stuff that gets broken. So people, they have this, sometimes I think, this romantic notion that it must be good. It's just fucking hard work, and it never ends. There's never enough hours in a day. You can't. You look at a job and you go, oh yeah, I'll do that today. The sun's going down, you're halfway through it and you think, geez, where'd the day go? I thought I had that finished by today. And then things happen, like you got to do all the other stuff everybody else does. Pay your bills and go to the dentist and go to the doctor and get the dogs registered and go into town and pick up this and pick up that, and it's just like, yeah, no, it's not a simple life. It's a lot of work. It's a bloody good life. That's a lot of work. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's by choice. Yeah, I could make my life a lot more easier, less work, but I like the challenge of it. One day, I'm going to put the houseboat back in the water when it's completely finished and refurbished as it needs to be. Outside's more important than the inside, and I'm going to live on that for a while. That'll be a simple life. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe living on a boat full time's difficult too. I've never done it, but I'm going to give it a crack one day. But it's down the track. Got to get this place a bit more into shape for living in. Be good to get the house finished at least. Yeah, just little steps getting there. Sometimes it feels like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Well, you can see my bales, and behind my bales you can see Construct. That's Clint's business, and there they build stuff, and that's where they're constructing my new studio that Arb's going to be erecting at my place. Having a bit of a breather before I'll pull this cart up this hill here. Pacing myself these days, not going too hard. Hey Bigsy, you think I stopped for a cuddle, did you? Hey mate, he loves the old pats, don't you, eh? Did you think I stopped to give you a bit of a pat? Hey, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yes you are. You're a beautiful dog. Yes you are, mate. We love you very much. Yes we do. Doesn't mean you can jump up though. Come on, let's go. Carry on, come on. Right, top of the hill. Almost busted a sweat there. Good dogs. Stay. I haven't said go. You stay, Poe. Poe, get him behind. Get him behind, Poe. Come on, get him behind. Good boy, Pixie. Poe, come. Pixie, come. Good dogs. Pixie, in your box. Up. Good boy. These are spill-proof bowls. Get them back in the truck and they don't spill. Oh, that's the Westpac helicopter. Oh, shit. Okay, someone's day's gone bad. If you ever want to donate to the Westpac helicopter, because they run on donations, just go into Westpac Bank and you can do it there easy, piece of cake. Because one day you or one of your friends will need them, particularly if you're someone, or may need them, if you're someone who does a lot of hunting. They do an awesome job, they save lives. And I've got friends that have used them. Simon's been up in the Westpac helicopter, so it doesn't take much to, to put 50 bucks in, or 20 bucks, or even $10 if you can afford that, just to help them out, because they need it. Right, let's get this mulch on, see if it's going to work on my tomatoes. I put a makeshift temporary thing around my asparagus after somebody destroyed them, but I want to take some mulch over to there. Let's see what's going to happen with this. You go off my garden there, Tilly. It's pretty early to be planting tomatoes out, I know. Hopefully they're all going to be okay if we don't get a frost, that is. We'll see how we get on, but this here, that should help them a little bit, shouldn't it? I don't know, I'm just sort of making it up as I go along, I'm just winging it, don't really know. This is my black passion fruit, and I'm just stuffing some around it too, to stop the weeds coming through after weeding it. It'd be bloody good if this works, because we've got plenty of it there. There's another black passion fruit in there coming up, something's been chewing on it. A lot of you seasoned gardeners will be going, Clay, you planted tomatoes way too close together. You'd be absolutely dead right, I have. And you'd be asking, well, what's the logic in that? And the simple answer is there's no bloody logic in it. Sometimes I just like to try different things to see what happens. It's an experiment, really. I guess the positive, if this guy here dies, then that one dies, then there's one on either side. Don't have to replant anything. The other reason is that I bought these on special. They had heaps. I buy my plants on special. If you watch the specials, they come up. And I also seed my own stuff sometimes, but these were cheap and be worth. And you get them on special. And you can afford to experiment and play around with it a bit. And yeah, maybe it works too. Maybe I'll just get a bumper crop. There's a lot of nutritional stuff in this ground here. I put all the good stuff on there. My mate Ross Johnston, when he was here, bless him, he's gone now. He said to me, always do your prep work like the season before. So I did this, when this here was, when we took our last crop out last summer, and I pulled everything out, I put a lot of fertiliser and coffee grounds and shit and all sorts of stuff in the ground, all the chicken poo, and then it all came up in weeds after that, and I thought, oh bugger, but when I've taken the weeds out, the soil underneath it is really rich. It's just, you can see the colour of it. I mean, look at it, it's just this black as. Well, she's a bit rough, but it'll do. And hopefully having this on top of it will also help if we do get a frost again. Give it a bit of protection around the plants. Anyway, a bit of water on top of that just to squash it down. Come on, Tilly. There you go. Good girl. Off me garden. Come on. Look at my wasabi, how they've all flowered in there. They are going for it. I'm going to get some good seed off them this year. This one growing down here. I'll probably end up growing wasabi in my tomato patch, maybe. Oh, it wouldn't be a bad thing. That's a lot of wasabi in there, though. Beautiful. Hey, here's a question for you gardeners that know more than me, which is probably most of you. What's the best time for watering? Is it early morning or is it late at night? I imagine if you do it late at night in the winter, it could freeze the water. Is that right? So would it be better in the morning? I don't know. I know you shouldn't do it in the middle of the day like I'm doing right now, but I just wanted to get that pressed down. So let us know, because it's something I do my watering in the morning for that reason, but I don't know if that makes any difference or not. So if there is a particular way, then let us know. That door comes off sometimes. I want to show you the glass house, how it is now. Cora come in the other day and had a real clean up in here, and I planted some of the stuff out that was been here for a while. It's pretty tidy. Got a few capsicums growing there. And my mate Heck said that I should put that Cape gooseberry inside the glass house because his old man used to have one. I put it in before, but I don't know, I reckon it might be too hot in there for it. It's actually looking better outside. I reckon his dad used to grow one under a willow tree and I should put this in here, but she was doing better when she was out in the cool, I reckon. I'll put it in this morning. What do you guys reckon? Cape gooseberry in the glass house or outside? Don't know. Looks a bit droopy. I did water it this morning too, so maybe I need to open the door, let it cool off in here. Maybe it's too hot in here. Oh, cool. This has just come up. Look at these. These are my lilies. This one's come up too. Beauty. Oh, Super Duck came in this morning, and that one's coming up as well. Came in here and yeah, broke one of them off. It's a little citrus rootstocks that my mate Troy gave me. Bit of watercress in the far corner. Is that a pumpkin in there? Did you put that in, Cora? I don't want pumpkins in here, they'll go crazy. I'll take it out if it is. And a bit of, that's Italian parsley. And some strawberries. I'm going to do some seeding. That's a bit of rosemary, I guess. I think that's what it is. Tell us what's cooking, George.
We've got red cabbage, silver beet, broccoli,
onion.
yeah, red onion, garlic.
Okay, and what's in the other pot? Venison is it?
Benny Sangers, mate.
Benny Sangers?
Yeah.
Hey, this is George, everybody. He rocked up today. Where are you from, bro?
Auckland originally.
Oh, shit, okay. Oh, shit.
But living in Dunedin.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're living here right now?
Yeah, Dunedin's home.
Yeah.
Well, here's home as well.
Yeah. You're on the road right now, are you? Doing a mish?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Been around. So you come from the coast today, Hokitika?
Yeah, that was main.
Yeah,
Main
you
part of the country.
Oh, it's beautiful, yeah.
I haven't spent much time there. Yeah, it's just so nice.
Yeah, yeah.
It's real nice.
I like going down to the mouth of the river, eh? It's always, look, where it goes to the sea, it's always a neat energy around there. It's a bit wild.
Yeah, there's always that shift in water as well.
Yeah, yeah. And you can catch kahawai there too. But it's really cool.
All the native trees, like for me, because I'm an arborist, like.
Yep.
Yeah, the lack of pine and the lack of macro compared to Dunedin.
Oh, yeah.
Like, holy
True.
Yeah. Massive remake. Yeah. Big.
There's a lot of kahikatea on the coast, though. White pine, yeah.
Yeah.
I see Josh get some old dead ones sometimes and do stuff with it. Just pick it up and think, oh man, I'd love to score some of that.
That's what we love about coasties, eh, bro? They're handy.
Yeah, they are.
Handy,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah, well, if you can't be handsome, be handy, you know.
West Coast Feral, that's who we need to go.
Oh yeah, we got to go see him. Yeah, we got to go see Craig. Anyway, yeah, it's good to have you here, George.
Yeah, shop. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. No,
Looking forward to it.
yeah, no, looking forward to you staying here. Do you have any time period? You've got to be anywhere else, or are you just cruising?
It's my birthday in a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'd really like to be with my girlfriend Kennedy for that, so work that out.
Yeah.
However that may look like, but nah, I'm not really on any time period.
Whereabouts is your girlfriend? Auckland?
Nah, she's in Dunedin too.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, you could always shout her a ticket up on the airplane. She'd come and stay here. We didn't have a Tasman holiday.
She'll be all about it, eh? She'll be so keen.
Yeah. Cool.
She'll love it.
Oh, okay. Well, that smells good. Hey, we got the crayfish to have out too soon, so...
We'll do it over, I'm going to do it on the... Actually, it might just be a wok jobby.
A wok jobby?
Yeah.
Mmm. Well, that smells good. Those sausages smell so good, mate.
Yeah, I'm so keen. Ready?
Yeah.
Those are the quarter, those are the iwi ones, bro.
Okay. Oh, super duck. Nutting off. This is what we use for the chickens, but I'm also going to use it for growing mushrooms. I did have some stuff that I made with the chainsaw, but it had chain oil in it, so this is no good for growing mushrooms because it's... Well, this is good for growing mushrooms. With chain oil off the chainsaw, it doesn't work. I don't think it works anyway, so... Plus, I'm eating the mushrooms, so I didn't want to have something that was going to have that contaminated in it. It's also what we use for the chicken house. And it's really good because when you scrape it up, you've got all this really good sort of soil. Becomes Damo with the other one. That's what we use in the chicken house, bro.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's also...
I thought I heard you talking about mushrooms.
Well, I use it for mushrooms as well, I'm going to.
Is that what you can drill holes in it, eh?
Yeah, in the container. Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud. So, Josh gave you this.
Yeah.
What a good bastard.
in the back. I didn't even notice that.
Well, that's probably something that's not a biggie. The Kiwi Bushman gave him a kayak.
Yeah, shot Josh, legend.
Yeah, what a legend, yeah. That's a lot of fun. My kids use those. So was it just need a seat, does it?
Needs a wee bit of love, yeah. A new seat, and there are a couple like bolts like that.
Oh, yeah.
And a new bung as well.
Oh, yep. Yep, you better score a bung or make one up or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, score.
Yeah, it's plastic, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice one, Josh. Cool. I can see you know your ropes, mate.
Yeah, have to.
Yeah, I see you've done a trucker's hitch there.
Yeah, Josh did that one.
Oh, yep.
I did this one.
Okay. There's
Yeah.
two different hitches there, yeah. So what's this one here? Explain this one here.
Oh, they're both truckers hitches.
That looks a bit... Oh, okay.
Bowline.
Yep, bowline there, can see that, yep.
And then it goes around to the other side, and then
Okay.
trucker's hitch.
Ah,
That's on the top though.
Yeah, right, I can see it now. I can see you've done that, yeah,
And
right.
then just
that'll
couple
do.
half hitches to lock
Yeah,
it off.
yeah, no, that'll do it.
Oh yeah, old Georgie's good at knots.
Oh, there's knots here, but Josh is I mean, he's an experienced, what would
A knotman.
yeah, no, and he's done that, and he's just,
Kiwi knotman.
yeah, Kiwi knotman. Tell us what's going on here, Damo. Bit of olive oil.
Oh, we've got only the best olive oil.
Oh yeah, that's that one, yeah, it's beauty.
And yeah, then we're just gonna chuck a slab of butter in there too.
Cool. Cray balls.
Gray balls.
Yum.
What's the crumb with?
Butter.
Yo.
For a guy who's dairy free, that's a fuckload of butter in there, mate. Get those cray balls in there. I want to see how they go. The cray nuggies are looking good, man. Golden, eh? They're called Days.
Days nuggies.
Oh, come on. Damo's cray nuggies. You've already had your sausages, have you, mate?
Yeah.
You've already eaten.
Yeah,
Oh.
nailed them, eh?
Have you saved any
Did it sort you out?
Yeah, big time.
venison sausages? Have you got any room left for these here?
Nah, I can't eat that, eh?
Oh, you can't eat seafood, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
no
yeah. Oh,
seafood.
Damo.
I've tried.
Yeah, no, the
Yeah,
allergy.
For
Yeah.
holding muscles under my nose, eh?
Nah, if you can't, mate, because it make you sick, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, not keen.
Yeah, no good. We don't want you being puke, bro. Oh, bro. Got to try one, man. Yeah, it's a good sauce. It's delicious. What would you use that, what would you have with that there? What else would you have with that there if you cooked with something? You could put a lot of things on that, eh? Like,
Vegemite on toast.
yeah. Yo, you can't beat Vegemite on toast. eh?
Marmite, actually.
What do you prefer, Marmite or Vegemite?
Marmite.
See, Marmite's got sugar in it, eh? So that's why I don't eat Marmite.
Oh,
But I eat
yeah,
Vegemite, yeah.
That's why people like Marmite better.
I love it, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, your sister was the first person to show me Marmite and avocado.
Marmite and avocado.
And I was like,
That's
what
the
are you
one.
up to?
Mm.
Mary, stop eating my food then.
Damo's on a high because his bro's here.
Talking shit.
Sparking, yeah.
The boys. The boys.
The boys.
I'm willing.
So what'd you do there? Put some lemon on the cray, did you?
Salt, pepper, lemon.
Nice. Does that work all right?
That's so good.
So good.
Oh.
You fed so many people with that and still were chewing on it. Amazing, isn't it? It's a big crayfish. Went a long way. Ooh, yeah, it looks pretty damn good.
Out.
You're really wishing you didn't have a food allergy, don't you, bro? Yeah.
Might have to do the same thing with some chicken.
We can do that, or we can shoot a rabbit too while you're here. It'll be just as good, mate.
I've never had rabbit before.
Oh, you're joking me. Oh, no, we'll knock a rabbit over while you're here.
Yeah, keen.
You will love it, mate. You will love it. It's like chicken, but even better. Yep.
Let's do it.
I'm going to chow down. Eating as we go along, eh, Damo? Hey, watch that fucking duckfish.
Duck, get out of it.
He's looking at the crayfish, mate. Hey guys, we're going to carry on chowing down. Once again, thanks Jody for the tucker, and thanks for joining us.
Sure.
Yeah, it's going to be good having George with us because he's an arborist, and just saying those trees over the garden could do with a trim. See, I never wouldn't think of that, but actually probably bring a bit more light into the whole forest too, eh?
That's what Damo reckons. It's definitely help, hey?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so he's got his chainsaw, so you'll be seeing George around for a few days.
Yeah, boy.
Yep, that's bloody good. I only found out before too, I didn't even know he's one of my patrons, and he's just so humble about, oh yeah, I'm actually one of your patrons. Oh, I feel like shit. It's like, bro, he's one of my supporters, so yeah. Hey, thanks man for that too, really.
Yeah, thanks for having me,
That's
bro.
so- It's really, really good to have you here. Anyway, this was just a day today. As you can see, I didn't get my pomegranates good, I got 2 in. I ended up doing so many other things. Tomorrow's another day, and doesn't really matter, we'll do what we can do. Be good out there, try and be good at least. If you can't be good, be careful, and thanks for joining us. See you in the next video.
Catch you later.
Mm.
We're good, fellas, we're good. And the best part, we can just sit around and chew the fat.
Yeah, sit around to the frat, that's me. Switch the camera off and just be.